Think about this. For thousands of years, humanity has been searching for one single secret, a secret not found in modern books, nor inside sophisticated laboratories, but in something that has always been present. Since the dawn of civilization, human beings have searched for what we call sanjivani, the elixir of youth, the source of vitality, the key to longevity. And isn't that strange? We always looked for this secret in expensive creams, in miracle pills, in modern treatments that promise everything and deliver very little. But the truth is that the answer was always with you, right beneath your feet. According to the Vedas, texts refined over thousands of years of conscious observation, the human body is composed of 5 fundamental elements: earth, water, fire, air, ether, and among all of them, the heaviest, the most stable, the most solid is earth. Today, I am going to show you a simple ritual, a ritual that lasts only 10 minutes, capable of reducing internal inflammation in the body, physical inflammation, energetic inflammation, biological inflammation. This ritual improves sleep, regulates the nervous system, and initiates a real reversal of biological aging. But before I continue, there is something very important you must understand. Do not forget this video, not for a single second. I am not exaggerating. This is not a common health tip. This is not generic meditation. This method works with the electrical nature of the human body, with the electromagnetic field of your biological system. If you attempt to apply this knowledge incompletely or skip any steps, the energetic balance may deteriorate, and instead of harmony, you may create imbalance. That is why watch until the end, without pausing, without distractions. Today, most medical doctors will never tell you this. And do you know why? Because this method cannot be patented. It cannot be sold in bottles. It is free, a gift from nature itself. And that is exactly what frightens a multi-billion-dollar medical industry. If you are over 40 years old, or if you feel tired even after sleeping, if your body feels heavier than it should be, then this forgotten knowledge may be the turning point of your life. At this very moment, your body is trying to speak to you, but most people ignore these signals. When you wake up in the morning, you feel an unexplained stiffness, a tension without cause, a weight in your feet, pressure in your head, an uneasiness in your chest. This is not random. This is your body crying out, an electrical signal, indicating that your system has disconnected from its origin, from its home, from nature. Let me give you a simple example. When you enter an ancient temple and walk barefoot on stone, something changes. The mind slows down. The body relaxes. This is not mysticism. It is electricity. Stone is not lifeless. It is charged. But today, we live insulated by rubber soles, concrete, metal, plastic. If you feel exhaustion without reason, that invisible fatigue, right now, write in the comments, "I feel it." When you write that, you send a signal, a conscious acknowledgement. You tell the universe, "I am aware, I accept, I am ready to change." For 99% of human history, we lived in direct contact with Earth. The sages, the rishis, even Mahadeva slept on the ground, electrically connected to the planet. Then modern life arrived. Concrete, tall buildings, insulated shoes, closed vehicles. We grew in comfort, but cut the source of balance. Without this connection, positive charge accumulates in the body. In ancient language, we call this toxins. In medical language, chronic inflammation.
That is why people in their 30s suffer joint pain, insomnia, anxiety. This is not age. This is disconnection. The ritual. This ritual lasts 10 minutes. No more, no less. Step 1. Choose the correct location. The place must allow direct contact with earth, a garden, a backyard, a park, natural soil. Not concrete, not synthetic flooring. Step 2. Remove shoes and socks. Place bare feet on the ground. Inhale through the nose, count to 4. Exhale through the mouth, count to 6. This activates the parasympathetic system, the system of restoration. Step 3. Visualize roots growing from your feet into earth. This visualization activates neural regulatory pathways. Step 4. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your abdomen. Internal, I return to my natural balance. Internal, my body remembers its original state. Internal, I allow earth to restore my system. This ritual completes the body's electrical circuit, reduces inflammation, and restores what was never lost. You are not learning something new. You are remembering.
Now that you have learned the ritual, there is something even more important that must be understood. The true effect of this process does not happen only during the 10 minutes of the ritual. It continues acting hours afterward, and in some cases days later. When the body discharges excess positive charge, the nervous system enters a state of reorganization. We call this a partial physiological reset. The brain begins to exit survival mode. Cortisol levels decrease, and coherence emerges. Coherence between heart and brain, electromagnetic coherence. That is why many people report a sensation of inner silence, as if mental noise were reduced. Others notice something different, more vivid dreams, or deeper, more restorative sleep. This happens because the parasympathetic nervous system takes control. This is where regeneration occurs. During deep sleep, the body repairs tissues, the brain clears metabolic waste, and biological age begins to recalibrate. But now listen carefully. This ritual is not an isolated practice. It works best when integrated into daily awareness. For example, avoid immediately after the ritual excessive screen exposure, mobile phones, social media. Blue light interferes with electrical reorganization, especially during the first 2 hours. If possible, walk slowly after the ritual, even if only for 5 minutes. Observe your body. Observe your breathing. Another fundamental point is hydration. Water is an excellent electrical conductor. It supports the proper flow of ions. Drink water in small sips after the ritual. Now, something few people realize. This ritual also affects repressed emotions. When the body deeply relaxes, emotional memories may surface. This is normal. Do not resist. Simply observe. The system is regulating itself. Inflammation is not only physical, it is also emotional. Old traumas carry electrical tension. When this charge is released, the mind becomes clearer and the body lighter. Over time, you will begin to notice subtle changes, slower reactions to stress, less irritability, fewer diffuse pains. This happens because the body relearns its natural field. Most people have never truly relaxed, only distracted themselves. True relaxation is when the system stops defending itself. This ritual teaches exactly that,
how to switch off the constant state of alert. Now, something very important. Do not turn this into an obligation. If one day you cannot practice, do not blame yourself. The body responds better to gentle consistency. This process is a return, not a struggle. Earth does not demand effort. It only receives. The simpler you make it, the deeper the effect will be. Over the weeks, systemic inflammation decreases, sleep stabilizes, emotions, the mind slows down, and something else happens. You begin to feel presence. Presence in the body, presence in the feet, presence in the now. This is something modern life took away, but that was never truly lost. Remember, you are not adding anything. You are removing excess. The body knows how to heal. It always has.